Hello everybody, today I will be showing you how to make stronger items. So starting off, we're going to do springs. This is very useful actually. Putting certain amount of springs inside of each other, I'll just do quantities of 5 I guess. If you look at things like this, the more you put inside of them, they get stronger. So now if I get it to 25, and now here I get it to 10. But stuff like this always happens when doing this, so I wouldn't recommend it. But it's very useful when you can actually pull it off without mistake. See what I mean? It gets very frustrating. What I usually do, I usually do it like this. You have your camera, so it's like kinda in, kinda out like this, and then you want to look for that little shade. You want to wait till you see this fit in there. You just want to click away. If you give up, just remove the old one and do it again, but yeah. Another easy way to do this is to use pistons, but well, I guess that works. It's more annoying. It takes way longer. I'll actually do it now. Boom. But if you get like metal and stuff, aren't there? Put it on then. You'll see that I'll get one just by itself now. It's slightly being held. So 1 and 5 don't really have a difference, but when you get to 10 and 15, you can see a massive difference. And this can help with quite a lot of things, like, I don't know, mech legs or something, driving a car, using a boat, you know. So now let's go and close this. Start it with parachutes. Well, I think we all know how to do parachutes and wheels too already. But like, things like servos you could do it, but parachutes I guess it's kind of useful. Just boom. And then just go in, so your camera's like that, and then just another little good tip for this. Don't place a hinge. If you're going to place a hinge, have it upside down like that, but don't. Get either a balloon or is it a trophy? Not a trophy. A candle, I think. Can't find it. It's a really small item. Oh, there we go. Light. I should know. What have we said? Oh, I can't remember. Oh well. Just get any block like a light one, doesn't matter if it's got a bunch of durability or not. Scale it down by like that, and then just 0.5. Boom. Bop. Bada bada boom. Pow. So when you zoom in, you should see it like that. Now get your parachute. And just spam it until as many parachutes as you want is in there. It might end up looking like this. This is why you don't want it like that. You want to turn off merge. Go. So it's red. And when you have it off, you want to have that risen a bit. You might see that's like that. So you just want to rise it a bit more until it's perfect in your camera. So when you place, you don't see it. Now let's place all of them on the red immersion level. You're going to do this with all of these things, or else it will bug out. Now you start them and get a button. Get a switch, screw it. Just put it on my tail. So now you just remove that, and I just get a balloon so you can fly. Just get a balloon and we'll just get a bunch of balloons actually. So when you're at the height you want, you just want to press the switch. The only downside of parachutes that it glitches and it makes you like a lot slower. But whatever you do with parachutes, you can have like a little break dance. You also have a lot of weird like black things around you, which is pretty cool looking, honestly. Especially if you remove the switch, or like this is kind of like a dress, you know. The only issue is that you can get stuck like this like way easier. Turn off collision and then turn it back on. You'll see that you're now a floating orb. That is very, very buggy. But it's very useful, I guess, if you're in PvP, 'cause it's so annoying to get rid of this. 'Cause it just teleports back. If I'm correct, you could also use that method to like get to the end if you just spam space or did the breakdance thing, but oh well. Now we could do this with more things too, but let's start doing it with things like cannons. I don't know how people don't know about this. If you get a cannon, put it into your camera like this, and I just spam click. We're gonna remove the one that's not in place. Get like a car seat or something, or a button. Or a jet seat, doesn't really matter, or a switch. Activate it. And you should have it all selected. And now if you aim at someone, it will shoot a line of cannonballs. Which is like a missile, really. The only downside is trying to get rid of this. You can also do things like light, but I don't want to crush the server, so yeah. You can also do magnets, make them fly like better. Yeah. It's not everything you can do it with though. Like the boxing glove, which like really fight people out, but it's pretty rare now. If you do it with this. Although this is pretty cool because it's a pretty rare item. You can also fling yourself a bit now if you do it like that. And if I'm correct, you can activate them all at once if I can switch. Yeah. Oh, they can be activated by car seat. There's some buttons can too. But if you, it's better with a switch obviously, or a button, you know, button probably. Get it like that. Get on top of it and then press it. It's pretty cool. Although you pretty much get the same thing anyways with just one. You don't need to use a button, then you just need to click. It's probably better with just one too. But you can still do a lot of stuff with stacking, you know. This also works with things like boat motors and wheels, obviously. I think we all know how to do it with wheels. If not, I could technically show you, I guess. Don't know. So like, let's get to 1, 2, boom. Or you just, I don't know, get like a piece of metal or something for the boat. Extend it in a bit, extend it out. And go here, and get a car seat, jet seat, no matter. Get on it. You know, just an anchor or launch. You'll see there's a chance that will dislocate like that. To prevent that, you want to place it actually on metal like this. And this also helps with like carrying bigger boats too, which is pretty useful. If you want to see pretty much like against the block, because it makes it have better outcomes. You can tell when it's probably working when you see Z fighting, which is when it starts bugging out and you zoom inside of it or something. You can see that it's this is a chance that will dislocate like that. To prevent that, you want to place it actually on metal like this. But things like boat modes have a bunch of colours, you can't really see it. If there's a bunch of different coloured fins, you can definitely see it. You see that this is a lot faster than a normal boat motor. And it's not because it's just an ultra boat motor, it's way faster because of the stack. See, if I remove one, see, it's not as fast as it was before. It just gets slightly faster. Oh, never mind, that's L2. It wasn't just one. That's why it's pretty fast. Sadly, you can't do it with things like jets, but you can with harpoons, not these cannons. Balloons you can, but don't do it. I advise not to. Crash the servers if you have enough. You can't do it with any of these. You can with fireworks. But also, they're a whole different story. Those are so annoying to do it. You have to have them at least 2 above the ground. Have a piston like that. And now, a good way to do it actually is to have a wheel. Boom. Bolt like this. Now you just want to activate that. You might need to make this non-collision. I don't know if that will work. Hope it didn't. Let's turn that non-collision too, I guess. Okay. You just want to active. Once it's active, then you want to place the wheel like this. Make sure it's not collision off like I did a second ago. That was just a little mistake. Then you just want to do the same thing over and over again. Like this. Don't do it too much though, and at the end just place a normal wheel. If you do it too much, it gets way buggy. I'd recommend like 3 if you want to test that out, I guess. But make sure it's a heavy build, or else it's just gonna have a seizure and flip over, you know. So it's just the same method again, and again, and again, until you're ready. To get the car seat and do what you want to do with it. However, the wheel is probably the coolest because it's super fast, like ultra speed, you know. Well, I think everyone knows about the wheel one because everyone uses it nowadays. Now we just boom, bam, bop, just like that. You see, it looks pretty funky. You want to save it on its, like, we'll place down the car seat obviously. Now you want to save it. Okay, now you gotta key bind all of these. When doing it, don't press control. So if you press control, it just closes them, which is really annoying when doing stuff like this, you know. And then just click on this, so it just resets. And now you have to do it again. It's quite annoying, that reset function. It just makes you have to press the key. That'll be way better. But you just reselect them again. Select that, and I don't know, let's do Q&A. You can make whatever button you want, just don't make it W or S or A and D. Now just get on it. Although I forgot servos because I'm dumb as hell, but I shouldn't just do this. Let's change the wheel key bind to like the arrow keys or something, I don't know. So a little tip, whenever you're making like a thing where there's like 2 robots but they're both controlled by 1 seat or something. One will be W, S and D, and one will be T for forward, G for backwards, and yeah, and F for left and H for right. And once you've done that, just get on it, use the piston button. Some of them might dislocate like that. Make sure, if you have this tool, make sure the torque's way up, and you just click on the speed again and again until it gets to 50. And now you just want to press your drive button. You'll see this is a lot faster than normal cars now. But you see, sometimes like this, it becomes just like this. So you want to be careful when placing the pistons. Okay. You should be able to do that for anybody. I don't know. I haven't tested it yet. And that should be about it. Bye.